fuck? Oh shit. Like the intro? Hello, my name is Michael Novak, and welcome to yet another Doctor Who video. Today we're talking about my top 5 Doctor Who enemies. So let's get started with the countdown list, shall we? Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna do a countdown list on my top 5 favorite Doctor Who enemies. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you my favorite episode with the enemy, and then I'm gonna tell you one like and one dislike I have for the enemy. So let's get started. Number 5 is the Sontarans are awesome. I really love the Sontarans. My favorite episode with the Sontarans is definitely The Poison Sky from 2008, where the Sontarans try together with a genius human boy to take over the world as they always do. I think they're hilarious in that episode, and I love the guy who plays the Sontarans. I think he's awesome. What I like about them is their shape. They're shaped like a potato, and I think that's awesome and funny. And I also really like the fact that their soft point and their weakness point is on the back, so that they always have to face their enemy in battle. Number 4 is the Weeping Angels are awesome. Let me just say it like that. They are awesome. They are a very new enemy of the Doctor because they have not been in any episodes from the original series. The first time they occurred was in my favorite episode with them from 2007 called Blink, where a girl called Catherine Nightingale tried to solve a puzzle because all of her friends are disappearing, being sent back in time by the Weeping Angels. What I like about them is the fact that they can send people back in time. I think that's awesome that they kill people off nicely, because a lot of enemies, they just kill people. But these here, they send them back in time and allow them to have a completely new life. And then they take the energy from the life that they could have had and use that to survive. And I think that's kind of an awesome way of killing people. My dislike about them is that they have too much power. In the last episode with the pawns called The Angels Take Manhattan, they have an entire hotel where they control everything. And I think that allows them to have too much power. They should not have that much power. Number 3 is the Cybermen are so awesome. And I really like the way that they are so perfect warriors. My favorite episode with them is the episode called Earth Shock from 1982. Yes, that's an old episode from the classic Doctor Who, where Peter Davison is the Doctor, and where the companion, the youngest companion there has ever been, dies. He's called Adrian, and he dies in that episode. It's an episode where, as usual, the Cybermen try to take over the world. My like about them is that they're clever. They're really clever. They have a high intelligence, and they could do so much if only they had emotions, which is my dislike about them. They could do so much if they had emotions, but they have no emotions whatsoever. So they need that human thing that we humans have in order to be perfect warriors. Kind of like the Doctor can be an awesome warrior if he wanted to. Number 2 is the Daleks are so awesome. And also really perfect warriors because they have such a strong shield. My favorite episode with them is the 2-part episode called The Army of Ghosts and Doomsday from 2006, which is also the last episode with Rose being an official partner of the Doctor. And the thing I loved about the episode is that the Cybermen and the Daleks are kind of forced to kind of fight against each other and together and try to take over the world both at the same time. I think that's hilarious. What I like about the Daleks is their voice. Their voice is so awesome. Exterminate! Everybody remembers that, and it's such an awesome voice. And to the guy that makes it, I can't remember his name is on the screen, you are awesome, dude, and I really want to hear you do that with your little machine. What I dislike about them is their shield. I think their shield kind of makes them cowards. In that sense that if you open their shield, they're just these little mammals, like little animals kind of thing that you can easily destroy with a pencil just hammering into them. They have no power or no strongness or anything if you open their shield. Their shield is the thing that protects them the most. And so that kind of makes them cowards to stay in that shield, and they really are cowards, even though they say that they're warriors. We have seen a lot of examples on that. Number one is the Master is definitely my favorite enemy of the Doctor. Why? Because he's a Time Lord, like the Doctor himself. And that just makes it all way more awesome. My favorite episode with him is the episode called The End of Time from 2009, which is also my favorite Dr. David Tennant's last episode. It's a two-part episode where the Master, played by John Sim, try to make every human into him, and it actually succeeds for him, but of course the Doctor saves the day. And we also see the Time Lords return to Earth, and so I love that episode with the Master. And John Sim plays it so well. He's definitely my favorite Master. Although I like the previous Masters, but John Sim is awesome. And I also love the fact that he had a wife, so that has got to be my favorite episode from him. What I like about him is his TARDIS. Now, we haven't seen the TARDIS in the rebooted series, but in the original series, his TARDIS was like a big dumpster, a big trash can kind of thing. And I thought that looked so awesome in the design. What I dislike about him is that he is too evil. He is too evil. I like him to be evil, but he's too evil. Like the Doctor says himself, he could be so much more if he wasn't evil. If he wasn't trying to battle the Doctor all the time and destroy him, he could be so awesome because he is a genius. And he is so clever and so awesome, and he can be so much more if he wasn't so evil. So that has got to be my dislike. But I'd love to hear your opinions on these enemies in the comment section below. Okay, that was it. My name is Michael Novak, and you have been watching my top 5 favorite enemies of the Doctor. Be sure to leave a question in the comment section below for next video, where I am going to be answering those questions, and I'm going to do a special Doctor Who Q&A. So leave some questions about Doctor Who, and I might answer them. I will see you guys next time for the Q&A, which you can watch right here. Be sure to go check out my main channel and subscribe. Alonzi!